Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you guys watch this video, give me any tips and ideas, anything y'all could really tell me or help me with. That'd be extremely great. Thankful. I would be extremely thankful. Now, I wanted to talk about what if Naruto was an Otsutsuki. This video will be a one-shot, so there will be no part 2. If I might even finish the series in this video. So I want to go ahead and let y'all know that now. This is a one-shot. There's no need to even ask for part 2 because it ain't coming out. But the idea of Otsutsuki Naruto has been done so many times, but I felt like I could do this differently. And I'm going to do this differently. So with this, our story starts off within the Otsutsuki throne room. Shin. There's a planet called Earth. 4 Otsutsuki have already been sent there. 2 of them failed to do what needed to be done. Momoshiki and Kinshiki are gathering power in order to be strong enough, just in case both Kaguya and Ishiki betray us. You believe that they betrayed us? Of course I do. Either that, or the inhabitants of that planet is too powerful. But we both know that it's not the case. We scattered out Earth for many years. But during my time in doing research, I learned this. Kaguya has been sealed away by her 2 sons. Her sons? Naruto would say, what do you mean by her sons? Kaguya has no spawns. Well, that's what we thought. Kaguya had children with Earthlings. What? That's disgusting. Why would she have children with weaklings? It turns out Earthlings were able to bear spawns almost entirely pure Otsutsuki. Naruto would turn. You mean her sons? How much Otsutsuki were they? 80%, both of them. And their children each contained a high level of Otsutsuki DNA. Hagoromo's sons both were 60% Otsutsuki. That isn't a high level, but it's good enough. And the human's DNA was so compatible that whenever chakra got spread out, our power stayed within the bloodlines of Kaguya and her, Kaguya. There were now clans, 4 of them to be, 5 to be exact. These clans called themselves the Uchiha, Senju, Uzumaki, Hyuga, and Otsutsuki. So there's another clan out there that goes by our name. Disgusting. The Otsutsuki clan of the human world resides on the moon. Honestly, they do bear a strong resemblance to us. They just don't inherit our horns. Interesting. What do you want me to do? I want you to conquer the planet and add it to our allegiance. Also, when you get there, I want you to turn and take out Kinshiki, Momoshiki, and Ishiki. Why is that? They're weak. You're stronger than all 3 of them combined. It wouldn't be that big of a problem, would it, Shin? Of course not. Now, what would you like me to do after that? Shit, I don't know. Have a little bit of fun. Do whatever it is you want. You didn't have time to be a child. So, you can live your life on the planet as a child. Grow and adapt to be a child while you're there. I know you. You're the most ruthless man I've ever met in my life. Make sure you do things right this time, though. Shin, look at him. I'm not Momoshiki, I'm not Kinshiki, and I'm definitely not Kaguya. Ishiki. It does not excuse the fact that he lost to a lower level Otsutsuki. Not only that, he lost to one of the weakest of our people. I would not tolerate that. When I strip him of all of his power and make him look like a fool. Now with this, Naruto creates a portal. When he creates this portal, he would walk through. Walking through, he will see Minato and Kushina in the action. Minato bursting in Kushina, and Naruto straight up closes his eyes. Minato and Kushina can't even sense his presence, and Naruto proceeds to turn into a fucking sperm cell, merge his own with Minato's seed, and boom, Naruto was born. Over the 9 months, Naruto ends up being born. When Naruto's born, he looks the exact same. The difference is Naruto was born with golden eyes, and he's a bit pale. Not crazily pale like the Otsutsukis are, but it's noticeable. Now, when Naruto was born, the Nine Tails attack still ends up happening as it would have per canon. Now here's the thing. You see, when the Nine Tails end up being sealed inside of Naruto, he's immediately hit with a power that he's never felt before. He's terrified, to say the least. Is this a Ten Tails? No. You're a spawn of it. No. You're pathetic. Who are you? My name is Shin Otsutsuki. Wait. Then how are you? Explain yourself! As Kurama goes in for a claw, he couldn't even reach him. You see, the way things work is, I fused with the cells of this man's soul. In a way, I'm the son of the 4th Hokage. But what's most important is I'm here to take over this planet, to add them to our allegiance. Your allegiance? What if the Otsutsuki started something like that? They haven't. As a matter of fact, our goal has always been to absorb chakra fruit. But I guess these people here of this world were just right for the king. He liked them, which is rare considering everything about them. This world is full of vicious and ruthless people, though it has good people just like the Otsutsuki clan does. I've always thought it was perfect. Well, I was a bit disgusted because even the weakest of our people, Kaguya, she made everyone on this planet look like a rat in comparison. Of course, that was before chakra was introduced, and the only people who've ever come close to her power were Hashirama and Madara, and even they wouldn't last 2 minutes against her. But Fox, I'm gonna go ahead on and absorb you. Take all your powers. I mean, just when I sense you have fire style, wind style, and you're incredibly good at absorbing nature energy. You must be the weakest of the offspring. I'm the strongest. You're the strongest. Let me guess, the others have better hacks than you. You know all this already. Why are you doing this? Because you can't touch me. Damn nearly no one can touch me. And why is that? Because of my sacred, well, because of my senjutsu. I'm going to be giving Otsutsuki Naruto not exactly infinity because Naruto is going to be able to do more. You see, what Otsutsuki Naruto is capable of doing is he basically divides space just like Gojo does with his infinity to the point where they can't touch him. The difference is no hollow purple, no limitless, no none of that extra shit. He can just do that. Now that isn't his primary ability. That's one of his most powerful abilities and best abilities, but that's not his most primary. He has access to the Golden Rinnegan, he has access to the Tenseigan, he has access to the Rinne Tenseigan, which is a dojutsu that I'm straight up creating on my own, but he has access to the Rinne Tenseigan. This is how the Rinne Sharingan exists, the Rinne Tenseigan is going to exist, and oh, is it going to be busted. Naruto also has access to his own special and unique dojutsu, which appear to just be Golden Rinnegan, but the thing is though, they're smaller. They're the size of normal pupils, and you can actually look at the thumbnail and see that special dojutsu. What this special dojutsu will allow Naruto to do will be the ability to slip in and out of reality with one eye, and with the other eye, he'll be able to break off. What this does is when he slips out of reality, he's able to slip back in and break parts of a person's life. Like he's able to break history. And this is going to be really busted because Naruto in a way is able to alter a person's entire life. And when he breaks history, he's able to break jutsus, techniques, or just straight up erase things with it. So when you're fighting Naruto, he's slipping in and out of time and space to the point where he's shifting in between timelines and easily destroying and taking you out. So you literally can't touch Naruto. Basically, when you're fighting Naruto and he has his Jojutsu active, the only people who stand a chance against Naruto will be many high-ranking Otsutsukis on his level, because most Otsutsukis are actually immune to this technique when he can't break things about them. Basically, y'all, he's able to alter reality and time. That's why Naruto is gonna be so fucking broken, and I'm gonna make him literally be able to control time in one eye and reality in the other one. Now, this actually is gonna take a huge toll on Naruto. Okay, so he's not gonna use this dojutsu often because he already is basically intangible. Has access to the Rinne Tenseigan, and even has access to the Byakugan, all 5 nature elements, wood style, ice style. He's not gonna need it, I'm telling you. So anyways, I'm only gonna make him do that whenever he's fighting Otsutsukis. So yeah. Anyways, now he absorbs Kurama and gains access to all of Kurama's transformations, and he realizes that this is actually a pretty big boost on him. With this power, he may even be equal to the High General, if not pretty close to him. The fox itself was weak, but the power boost that it gives was incredible. Naruto proceeds to immediately Shin proceeds to walk off, take his seat, and allow the boy to pilot for a while. This time around, Naruto grows up relatively the same. The difference is, as Naruto grows up, Naruto is a prodigy this time around. And the reason behind him being a prodigy is because Shin is in the back seat, slightly shifting events. He shifted Naruto's attitude to the point where Naruto is literally becoming him. Over time, he allows Naruto to live out his childhood, to be happy until Naruto was 10 years old, where their Shin activates the merging process and fully merges their soul, mind, and body in history. After this was done, Naruto realized who he is, realized that he has never been Naruto. From the very beginning, he's always been Shin. From the minute Minato impregnated Kushina, he's been Shin Uzumaki, Shin Otsutsuki. He calls himself, well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at Naruto. I'm gonna leave his name as Naruto, but I'm gonna be referring to Naruto as Naruto or Shin. So if I say Shin or Naruto, I'm kind of obviously referring to Naruto. So I hope I don't confuse y'all. If I confuse y'all, please pay attention. Anyways, with that, back into the story. Now, Naruto, now realizing who he is and now having access to all of his abilities, just weaves hand signs and proceeds to disappear in a flicker of fire. He appears inside the council meeting because he could sense all the chakras within the council room. When he walks inside, immediately Danzo and a bunch of elders will tell Naruto to get out. You're not welcome here. They're handling important. Shh. Let me make myself clear. All of you can shut the fuck up, especially you weaklings. Immediately the elders will look at Naruto. What did you say? As Naruto says, I said especially the weaklings. Naruto will walk forward. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. As all of you know, I'm the Nine-Tailed Shinchuriki. But as all of you may not know, I'm the son of the 4th Hokage and Kushina Uzumaki. Therefore, if anybody has any say on what goes on here, it's me. It doesn't matter, Danzo would say. You are, Naruto says, shh. Look, if you're gonna say I'm a kid, I suggest you remember the fact that there is a child in the room currently, Sasuke Uchiha. The boy isn't having any say until he's older, yes, but he's at least here and able to monitor everything that goes on and vote on who he thinks is right. Am I right? Everyone in the room will go quiet. Therefore, if anybody has any say on what goes on in the village, it should be the son of the Hokage. Minato's dead, so it doesn't matter if you're his son, Danzo would say. Naruto would turn, his eyes glowing. Okay. Veins begin to protrude from his eyes, and Hiyashi would say, "What the?" As Naruto says, "Let me make myself clear," as he disappears in a golden flash and appears behind Danzo, with his hand being directly on Danzo's neck. A bunch of Anbo and like every ninja in the room all jumped up, and Naruto would say, "Ah, you gonna kill me?" Minato was spinning his grave. As Naruto begins to pull his chakra hand closer and closer to his neck. What many people don't know is there actually is a very important chakra point located right here. You see, people who have weak level Byakugans can't see it, but I can. Hiyashi activates his Byakugan and has literally no idea what Naruto is talking about. Naruto then will walk towards Hiyashi, placed his hand on his chest and imbued him with his chakra, Hiyashi's eyes would suddenly turn gold. Everyone there sees it. Hiyashi's like, he's right. Now, they look confused because Naruto never moved. He's still standing by Danzo. What the fuck is Hiyashi talking about? No, only you saw me move over towards you. By the way, as Hiyashi saw Naruto's left eye changed to a different eye in the thumbnail, of course. He used it to use his time slip ability. He's only going to use it when it's very important or situations where he feels like he just want to freak someone out. And this was one of them situations. So afterwards, Hiyashi would say, that's it. If I strike you right here, it will permanently disrupt your chakra network, causing you to almost never be able to wield chakra the same way. People like me don't have this network. As a matter of fact, some people even have it in different spots. There's only a few eyes capable of seeing this. If he used to be outgone to his true potential and ascended beyond where it is now, you'll be able to see it. As Naruto proceeds to turn around. Now that was boring, honestly. So, I will not be saying any of this stuff again. I at least want to vote on what goes on in the village, but I will also like all my things from my father. Naruto is saying, thinking inside of his head, at least one of them. As Shin ends up growing up for the next year, he ends up doing many great things to the village and even proceeding to use his funds. And he bought the apartment complex that was owned by his landlord. He technically killed him and killed him. Like, he straight up killed him and put a genjutsu on the next person who would own the house and make them give him the area. After that was done, Naruto now owns that entire area, and he proceeded to put a bunch of construction workers underneath the genjutsu. He made them remodel the entire, the whole apartment complex and turned it into a fucking mansion. Why? He's an otsutsuki general. Naruto is used to living in luxury, or Shin is used to living in luxury. But since at this point they're the same person now, they're not used to this filthy mongrel life, they call it. So after forcing these people to do this for him, Naruto actually ended up putting a genjutsu on the company that they work for and make them be paid well. One thing about Shin I'm going to be making, Shin isn't 100% a dick. Like, he's going to be a dick because he's an Otsutsuki. He's going to be a dickhead, but he's a fair dickhead, which means that if he feels like you deserve it, he's going to give you payment for whatever it is he forces you to do. So even though he doesn't have to, he's still going to, because he's not entirely a dick. Is he mostly a dick? Yeah. Is he entirely a dick? No. So that's the only reason I'm going to be making him do it. I don't want to be like 100% a dick like Ishiki was and Momoshiki was. Well, not was, are. They are some dickish motherfuckers. Anyways, with that information, that's pretty much all I needed to do. Now we can kick on over towards a real start. So, it starts off with Naruto versus Sasuke. Naruto steps into the ring, and when he does, the first thing Sasuke does is immediately get into a fighting stance and tell Naruto he's gonna kick his ass. Naruto looks at him. Do you really think I threatened a member of the council? Not only that, Danzo Shimura, teammate of the third Hokage, trained by the second. Do you believe that you can handle me? Sasuke looks at him. I'll destroy you. He rushes forward, weeds inside, and fires off a fireball. Reasoning behind Sasuke doing this because this time around, the graduation exam matches are similar to the training exam matches. Meaning, do not hold back. You're able to fight and fight for the kill. So he jumps backwards, weaves hand signs, and proceeds to immediately spin and send off a fireball directly towards Naruto. He sent the fireball towards Naruto. Naruto proceeds to walk, literally he walks through it, appears right behind Sasuke, and proceeds to grab him by the back of the neck, and proceeds to literally slam him onto the ground. Crater formed, and Naruto just looks at him. I want to spit on you so badly, he would say. You make me sick. As Sasuke looked at me, immediately goes in for a kick. Naruto proceeds to weave it. He begins to dodge all of Sasuke's attacks, whether he starts striking chakra points and using the gentle fist technique, but it's not even gentle like it. He calls it the calm strike. This technique was invented by the Otsutsukis and it's literally like the gentle fist, but worse. Like, it's way more deadly. The gentle fist is literally basically this, but like ass. It's an ass version of this. It's a trash version of this. So as he starts just beating him down, striking his chakra point after chakra point, he flips him over and proceeds to punch him in the face, cracking his skull. Naruto then proceeds to stand up over him. Sickening. Sasuke immediately goes in a sweep at Naruto's legs. Naruto jumps upwards casually. As Sasuke runs in at him, Naruto just lifts up his hand and Sasuke is blown out of the ring, sent flying as he slams through tree after tree after tree after tree. Shin thinks to himself, since we're technically related, I'll show him a bit of mercy. As Naruto would straight up phase forward towards him as he picks Sasuke up, throws him over his shoulder. I'll take him out. And as they're walking away, suddenly Naruto brings Sasuke into his domain. What the hell? Sasuke will say, where are we? This right here is a dimension that all Otsutsuki can access. Normally when someone enters this domain, they're not able to move if you're not of Otsutsuki blood. It's not used often to kill because even the Otsutsuki have some type of respect in battle. Well, some of us do. There are some weaklings who do not. But look at him. Look. The Uchiha clan has a lot of unknown history to it. Histories that's not known to most of this planet. So let me give you a good explanation. Naruto explains everything and proceeds to explain that he is an Otsutsuki. He's not Naruto Uzumaki. He's Shin Otsutsuki. A man who fused with the cells of Naruto Uzumaki when Minato impregnated Kushina, actually at the exact moment when Minato's sperm hit the egg. That's when his cells and the boy's cells merged. In a way, he's part human, or at least this body is. When Sasuke hears the words this body right now is even weaker than my original. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to process all this. I know. It's not easy to process. It never is. But look. We have two options here. Either I'm going to lend you my chakra, and maybe you'll awaken the Rinnegan. But I don't even feel like doing that because I won't make you stronger until the day that you awaken your little Sharingan. But for now, I'm gonna go steal the Sacred Scroll for like the 600th time and copy a few more jutsus out of it. Since me and you are related, I'll teach you a few things. What makes you think we're related? You're a descendant of Kaguya. Kaguya was my little cousin. As Naruto proceeds to disappear. After disappearing, Naruto begins to do a lot of research on everything that needs to be done. After his research was finished, Naruto stole the Sacred Scroll, wrote down a lot of stuff, and then proceeded to wait. Later on that night, the Sacred Scroll was stolen again, and Naruto followed the thief. The thief just so happened to be Sakura. Sakura ended up stealing the Sacred Scroll in order for her to, at least what Mizuki told her, get a jutsu that would force people to fall in love with you. After this, well, he just does it. He lets it get done, and now we time skip, baby. All that is finished. Naruto pulled up, proceeded to immediately chop Sakura in the back of the neck, take the scroll, transport it to another dimension, and then proceeded to wait for another 3 minutes. And you wanna know who arrives? My boy, Mizuki. He throws his shuriken at Naruto, telling him to give him the scroll. Naruto just straight up blitzed and ripped his head off. Ew. You people disgust me. He throws his head to the ground. I don't even care about the scroll. I just wanted an excuse to kill you. He then grabs the scroll and proceeds to teleport using the Flying Thunder God technique, believe it or not, into Hiruzen's office, where there he says, why didn't you just create a portal? Naruto, look at him. This is more time saving. You gotta teach us how to do that technique one of these days. How did you even think about that? I just ripped it off of my father's seals. Naruto would lie and say that. but the Flying Thunder God takes up less chakra, so I use it instead. Makes sense. Herzen was saying, in all actuality, he don't know what the fuck Naruto talking about. Anyways, Naruto ends up leaving, and when he leaves, he dips out. He just dips. We're gonna time skip now, all the way on over towards when the Demon Brothers attack. Why did I skip Naruto versus Kakashi? Because it's not gonna be a fight. I'm gonna tell you now, I will cover it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cover it. Naruto ends up, Kakashi starts the bell test because Naruto doesn't tell them his dream. He just says he wants to be powerful. Lying, of course. But the bell test will start. As soon as the bell test starts, Kakashi goes directly in for an attack. Naruto lifts up his hand and immediately blows Kakashi back, sending him flying. With there, Naruto would throw his hand up into the air and activate his Rinnegan ability, which, yes, he still will have a Rinnegan ability because, as we know, each individual user of the Rinnegan all inherit a different Rinnegan ability. So he will still have his Rinnegan technique. So he ends up straight up disappearing and literally reappearing behind Kakashi and kicking him. This isn't his Rinnegan ability, but just know it has been activated. As he begins to kick Kakashi over and over and over again, Kakashi begins to become disoriented. Disoriented, I can't say the word, but he starts seeing double, basically. As the fight continues to go on, he begins to see worse and worse things. He thinks he's underneath a genjutsu whenever he tries to release it, but in all actuality, he isn't. Naruto's Rinnegan ability causes illusions. Now, these illusions are powerful because you cannot escape from them, and it also starts, the longer you fight them, the worse it gets. At some point, it's going to become to the point where the illusions are no longer illusions. Specifically to you, of course. You begin to feel them like they're real over time. You begin to see things real and you can feel real things. When he was a kid, specifically when he was an Otsutsuki child, late 30s, for an Otsutsuki, that's basically just starting puberty, he used it on himself for... Yeah, I think y'all understand. Anyways, Naruto ends up just bodying Kakashi, because Kakashi starts getting beat up by nobody. Like, he's getting his ass whooped by nobody. Well, there Naruto will straight up lift up his hand, weave hand signs, and say fire style Phoenix Flame Bullet. Immediately a phoenix would form on fire that shot forward at blinding speeds and immediately sent Kakashi flying. With a devious smirk on his face, he walked off like a G. Because it's Naruto. He is a G. You see Naruto smirking, looking as evil. That was pathetic. He is our sensei. His body can't even handle the chakra that flows through his Sharingan. When Naruto says it out loud, Sasuke says, his what? Naruto says, oh. Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? You're not just gonna say... Naruto then would turn and glare at him. Sasuke would shut his mouth instantly. After a while, Naruto will lower the genjutsu. When the genjutsu is lowered, he sees Naruto and Sasuke both holding up a bell. First off, who put me in the genjutsu? Sasuke did, Naruto was saying. And Sakura helped him with it. We came up with this jutsu later on, a couple nights ago. Was it good? Well, of course it was good. I couldn't figure out how to escape it. Naruto then will tell you, you have to link your chakra. Max the signature of how the genjutsu is working. As the fight goes on, the signature increases. You have to constantly increase your chakra signature to the genjutsu. How in God's name am I supposed to do that? I don't even know genjutsus have signatures. He'll think to himself, fucking humans. I'll teach you how to do it later, he'd say. Wait, Sasuke said, jutsus have signatures? All jutsus do. Everything has a signature. If it's performed with chakra, it has a signature. Some people can actually see said signatures and alter them. Wait, so that's how you're able to switch your elements in mid-air? Kakashi would say. Naruto would nod. Normally, only the users can alter the signature of any jutsu that is used. But if you match the chakra output and alter it yourself, you can overwrite that. Like this. He'll tell Sasuke to fire off a fireball jutsu, which he does. And Naruto, as the fireballs coming towards him, has his chakra flow out of his hand. as Naruto chakra suddenly turns to a red color. It then turns to an orange, then to gold. Naruto proceeds to strike the fireball, as the fireball flew like over him and burst into water. And Kakashi and Sakura both look flabbergasted. What the actual fuck? Naruto then turns. Now, I must go real quick. Naruto suddenly disappears and appears inside of Hiruzen's office. When Naruto appeared, all of Hiruzen's guards in the room, all literally like transformation jutsus, and all suddenly were lost and they all fell on the ground dead. Hiruzen looks confused. Naruto, what the fuck? Naruto suddenly creates a portal and throws Hiruzen inside of it. With that, Naruto would walk inside. Hiruzen. You know, I like you. Alright? You are... I'm not gonna lie, I can't fucking stand you. What? Hiruzen would say. What did you do to my guards? Your guards are dead. I mean, it's common sense. Their bodies dropped to the floor, their necks were split, hearts were pulled out. They are dead. Use your common sense. But I am here to give you an offer. The Uchiha clan are dead. That means a branch of the Otsutsuki clan are dead. Naruto would say. There are only 2 known living survivors. Technically 3, of course. But you know that. What do you mean a branch of the Otsutsuki clan? Hagoromo and Hamura, use your common sense. The Uchiha are the descendants of Hagoromo. The Senju are the descendants. The Uzumaki were the descendants. 2 branches of my clan are dead. What? He would say, explain yourself. Suddenly, Naruto's body would shift and just explode. Blood going out everywhere, and Shin would reveal his true form. Listen here. My name is Shin Otsutsuki. The boy that you know as Naruto Uzumaki is me. Kind of. What do you mean, kind of? My DNA, or my entire being in this form, where I can only enter this form out in this dimension. I can do it in the outside world as well, but it's kind of painful. I can do it here flawlessly and painlessly, because this is my dimension. Now, this will be your only offer, and you will die. You refuse and you die. Simple process, honestly. You're going to submit and give the Leaf Village up freely. And you guys will be the first on this planet to join the Otsutsuki's forces. While we join the Otsutsuki's forces, listen, we're not the bad guys. With this from I heard, Kaguya Otsutsuki was an evil person. Let me give you a secret, and I'm going to tell you some information that only you will know about the Otsutsuki. What? Hiruzen would say. Wait. So you guys aren't... Naruto them lift up his hand. It will be explained to all the children when they come of age. But what's important is this. We're doing this for the greater good. How many planets have you slaughtered? A lot. And you say it's for the greater good. I mean, it is for the greater good of us. As he walked off, how can you just say it's for the greater good? Ooh, what the hell? For the greater good, and then proceed to specify that it's not for the world, but just for y'all. Because it's just for us. Duh. Naruto then proceeds to weave hand signs and disappear. After disappearing, Hiruzen leaves the dimension and proceeds to be teleported to the Otsutsuki Kingdom, where there he was marked. With this marking, he is now considered a member of the Otsutsuki clan. Therefore, since he's the leader of Konoha, everyone received this mark that night. Now, you may see Konoha destroyed in the background, but it's not going to be Konoha. Anyways, a village is going to get destroyed. I'm going to let y'all know that now because Naruto has to prove himself. So with this, Naruto straight up goes off, deciding he's going to wait until after the Chunin exams to submit all the other villages. But now I'm going to tell you this marking is a karma seal. Okay, every person in all of Konoha just developed a karma seal. Now the karma seal are all implants. Okay, these Otsutsukis will not do anything and they will not take over unless it is absolutely necessary. On top of this, these are all white karma marks. marks, okay? Some of them did receive color karma marks because some of these Otsutsukis did die in battle, and they just want these Otsutsuki back. But most of them did end up receiving white karma marks, and I know it's a hard process to get one of them. I'm just gonna make up some bullshit, so they got them. And a matter of fact, it won't even matter because most people won't even be able to use them until like way later on, so it does not matter. But people, and specifically the Hyuga clan, when they receive these karma markings, every Hyuga Byakugan changed from being their white color to blue. Powerful Hyugas like Hihashi, Hinaza, Neji, and Himbo, and I think it's Hinabi, their Byakugans actually changed to a green color. Why are they going to be green instead of gold? I know green Byakugans don't exist, at least they don't exist for now. I'm going to make gold Byakugan be the highest level of Byakugan. So like, there's gonna be like this purple, there's all them other colors. But gold is the highest level. And I'm going to say for plot convenience, Hagoromo had a blue Byakugan, so, and I'm just going to change Kaguya Byakugan color to also be green, just cause, why not? Anyways, further on, Naruto after this proceeds to smile deviously. And for some reason after this, every single person in the village no longer hated Naruto. Now at this, when Sasuke ended up receiving this marking, Sasuke ended up awakening his Sharingan that day. Like the minute the marking was put on him, he awakened his Sharingan upwards to a Tsutomoe. Naruto found this out, he was a bit pissed off, but he went along with it. Now, we're gonna time skip on towards when Zabuza attacked. Just so you know, when the Demon Brothers did attack, Naruto ripped their hearts out. And yes, Sakura witnessed the whole thing. Was she terrified? Of course she was. She's a little bitch, but Naruto did that. Now we cut over towards when Zabuza attacked. Zabuza ended up throwing his sword forward. As his sword was thrown, Kakashi yells for his team to duck. Naruto and all the others still end up ducking. But when Zabuza lands, Naruto already appears right in front of him. Hi. So it's like, what the fuck? As Naruto flicks him and sends him flying. Naruto then starts walking forwards. He rubs his hands together. You know, I'm outside the village. I have nothing to worry about. What do you? Naruto snaps his fingers as Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura were sent into a different dimension. Sasuke was yelling, I hate it when he fucking does that! Kakashi's like, what did he just do? He sent us into another fucking dimension. Specifically his dimension. I guess he gave y'all permission to move and breathe. What? What do you mean he gave us permission to move and breathe? It's a whole thing. I've been here before. You've been here before? They would say, what was you here for? So she says, he kidnapped me. What? He kidnapped me. Naruto then weaves hand signs. Zabuza, 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 motherfucking mochi. I like your blade. When you die, that will be the only thing I will have to remember you by. I don't want to remember someone as weak as you though, so it doesn't matter. As Naruto proceeds to jump upward into the air and fly forward, he spins and kicks Zabuza across the face. Zabuza is sent flying with it. He slams across the ground. Zabuza gets up and reads hand signs for a water dragon as Naruto just runs forward and proceeds to literally erase the signature of the jutsu. This is a technique of the Byakugan. Now I know it isn't a signature, but I just like doing this because I feel like it's kind of cool. So he strikes the jutsu, and the jutsu is straight up dispersed. As Zabuza sees it, he's like, what the fuck? Naruto zooms forward in front of him and strikes his chakra network and sends him flying. Naruto jumps upward into the air and he says, oh wait, I'm not in the village anymore, I don't need to leave hand signs. He just waved his hand across the air and sent off a wave of wind. The wind wave zoomed forward and ended up slamming into Zabuza again. Where Zabuza's like, oh, what the hell? I expect to fight against, you expected to fight against Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja. My sensei. Well, one of them, of course. That won't be necessary. As Naruto lifts his hands in the air, Rasengan, he would say, as he slams a giant Rasengan onto Zabuza, instantly destroying him. As this happened, Haku throws in sand bombs to, to fake Zabuza's whole death and all that shit. And Naruto straight up catches them. Nice style. Pathetic. Don't need to hide or fake. I'm not here for the lies. Come on out, little boy. What are you calling a little boy? Haku says he comes out. I'm older than you. Now, If you plan on taking him away and claiming that you're tracking Nin, I will kill him. So be honest. What are you guys here for? Haku would just stand there. We were hired. At least you know that I will kill him. We're hired by a man named Ganto. We're doing what needs to be done. Okay. Naruto then proceeds to place his hand on Zabuza. Zabuza will glow green as Naruto heals him. Zabuza stands up. You're healing me. Why? Just so I can do this. Then he proceeds to rip Zabuza's heart clean out. As Zabuza falls onto the ground, Haku screams, Zabuza! As he would immediately rush forward and immediately weave hand signs and send off a wave of ice towards Naruto. Naruto flies upward into the air, dodging the attack, and he just stands there floating. Instead, even Naruto then booms forward towards him and palm strike Haku and sends him flying. Haku goes in for a kunai, like he goes directly to stab Naruto in the face. Naruto dodges. Haku is screaming, "Why?" As Naruto said, "Because I wanted to get you mad." Then he dodges all of Haku's strikes and then proceeds to grab his arm and throw him over his shoulder. Naruto then booms forward and grabs the executioner's blade. As he grabs it, he fuses it with his chakra, and the blade will straight up turn into a gigantic, chakra executioner blade. He slams the blade down while Haku barely, actually not even barely, he does not dodge it. Like, his arm is sliced dead off, and a good majority of his side of his stomach is cut off. Haku screams in pain, but then he straight up freezes his wound shut. Naruto just starts laughing as he walks towards him with Haku trying to run. Naruto literally straight up activates his lightning cloak where he zooms in front of Haku. I don't even need to use these jutsus. I could just use my basic physical strength alone and I would have dominated both of you. Haku goes in for a punch, Naruto will catch it. He then proceeds to rip his other arm off. As Haku will scream out in pain, Naruto proceeds to lift he points his fingers in front of Haku's face. I didn't want the little lady to see this part, of course. Pow! Pointing his finger out in the gun motion, he shoots a chakra bullet straight through Haku's head. Haku falls over on the ground. New op caught in the pack. That's gas or what? Haku is dead. And I mean dead. Bodied. New op caught in the pack. This gas or what? Haku packed up. Dead. Gone. Filleted. Okay, he's dead. After Haku dies, Naruto walked off confidently. He is so happy that he just killed this dude. And I'm being dead ass. He is happy, he is proud, he sees himself in a way better light. All that good shit. He feels better because he killed someone. Even though he killed Mizuki, that didn't give him any type of praise because, let's just be real. Who gonna feel good after killing Mizuki? It's fucking Mizuki. Mizuki isn't even worth the kill. He's pathetic. That's why Naruto didn't feel good after killing him, because Loki was a waste of time. Why would you feel good after killing Mizuki? I low-key feel worse by myself. What is there to be happy about? I killed a weakling. So Naruto walked off. And after walking off, he enters this dimension, takes Sasuke and Sakura and them out. And when they return, they see the horrific sight. And they also saw Naruto covered in blood when he came back. So Sakura's like, what did you do? She just looks at her. Bitch. It's the ninja world. People are going to die, Sakura. Get used to it. She's like, yeah, I know that, but this is awful. It's not that bad, honestly. It's one of the nicest things I've ever done. What do you mean? Their hearts are on the ground. His arm is on the ground. Or is it a she? It's a he. Sasuke says, it's okay, Sakura. You will have to get used to this life, though. When it comes down to being a ninja, you can't worry about things like that. Naruto didn't look at her. You're part of the Haruno clan. Haruno, of all people, can't talk about killing, considering your Kekkei Genkai. Sakura will go quiet. I like your Kekkei Genkai, your clan. It's cool. as Naruto walked off. Time skip. Konohamaru was ended up getting bullied. Now, this time around, when Konohamaru was being held up by, like, Kankuro, Konohamaru actually kicks Kankuro in the chest, and Kankuro is thrown back a few feet. He was confused as Naruto is seen standing on a roof. There you go, Konohamaru. Remember what I taught you, as Konohamaru will look upwards at him. Konohamaru will ball up his fist, and suddenly white lines will, like, literally grow around him. What the hell? Kankuro will say. Naruto begins to grin devilishly. As the other villagers would see that, what is he? As Konohamaru should have floated upwards in the air, flew forward, and punched Kankuro in the face and sent him flying. Well, there Kankuro begins to unsheath his puppet. As he's about to go in for an attack, Naruto appears and immediately straight up slaps the piss out of Kankuro, and Kankuro's laid out. As immediately Tamaru activates her Fangaro says stand down. Gar was landing, he'll walk towards Naruto. You have those eyes. You're just like me. Naruto will go closer. I'm nothing like you. You're a weakling. I am a god in comparison to you. As he straight up spits on him. After that happened, Gar like wants to kill him now, but they have to get their priority straight. So he would wait as they would leave. I'm gonna kill that little boy. Gar would think. Flashback time. From the very beginning, when Naruto first met Konohamaru, Naruto was 6 years old. He was training Konohamaru. Now I'm gonna tell you now, a 6-year-old Naruto was not weak. Like him and Shin like fully fused when Naruto was 10. But I'm telling you, like listen to me when I say this, a 6-year-old Naruto was not weak. I told y'all he was a prodigy from the very beginning. So this 6-year-old Naruto was already a master of lightning style, wind style, and earth style. Okay? So that 6-year-old Naruto was a demon. And when Naruto reached the age of 10 years old and his memories returned, he went to the Otsutsuki clan, got an empty karma seal, and gave it to Konohamaru. So Konohamaru was the first person in the village to receive the empty karma marking. Why? Because Shin sees Konohamaru as his successor. So if he was to die, he's gonna straight up use Konohamaru to fulfill his goal. He taught Konohamaru everything about the Otsutsuki clan and told him many secrets that I'm not gonna tell y'all until later on, like towards the end of the video. So just know that Konohamaru is extremely is an understatement. He is 100% loyal to Naruto, and he's a very powerful. I think Konohamaru at this point in time is like what, 8 or some shit. I don't know, 8, 9. Fuck it. He's a very powerful little kid. Okay, he's not weak. He is strong as shit. Okay, he's going to be a little demon. Now, sounds good. The test ends up being done. Naruto aces the test because he's a genius, and honestly, we just time skip into the Force of Death. Now, in this time around, the Force of Death starts. Gar goes directly after Naruto's team. Like, as soon as they got into the forest, Gar sent off waves of sand towards them. Naruto jumped backwards and hit backflip after backflip after backflip before he summons an energy sword or a chakra sword. He looks at Gar and just smiles. This is gonna be fun. His eyes will morph into the golden beam Akugane as he would run forward and straight up throw his energy sword into the air. But then he teleports to it, grabs it, and goes in to stab Gar on the top of the head. Like, he going directly in for the kill. Gar would form a sin like bubble around him, and Naruto's surprised because he's struggling to penetrate it. Pause. But as he is, he would stop in his tracks. Oh. He would jump backwards. You know, I'm an Otsutsuki who don't have the ability to absorb chakra. Most of my people inherit this power, actually all of my people do. But since I can't inherit chakra, Naruto would say, I can absorb it. I can only absorb things like what you have. He'd say, looking at Gara, tell Beast. You can't absorb chakra. What do you mean? I can absorb chakra, that's common sense. I can't absorb jutsus. What do you mean, Otsutsuki? What are you talking about? It'll say, just let me go on with my monologue, Naruto would say. But you, on the other hand, I can absorb you well. Why'd you say it like that? Timura would say, you freak. And Sasuke says, don't you dare talk about Naruto like that. Toru's like, or what? Or what? And Sasuke says, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. What the fuck that's for? And Sasuke's like, you sending for me? He thinks to himself, is this bitch leaving me for Naruto? Naruto will say, but I learned how to disperse jutsu with signatures. Let's see what you can do. But first off, Naruto appears in front of guard and hits him with the meanest chakra like slam in history. Like he hits him with a palm strike and straight up disrupts his whole chakra network and throws Gaara off. Gaara falls over onto the ground where there he begins to scream as Naruto will grab Sasuke and Sasuke says, we're gonna fight him later. For now, let's go fight someone else. Naruto disappeared, while there Orochimaru still ends up attacking him like he did in canon, but this time around, when Orochimaru showed up, Naruto let off bloodlust, okay? He did not feel like fighting someone like Orochimaru until way later on, plus he knows he's going to be easy to kill, he does not have time to deal with this. He wants to get the scroll and go at this point, so he lets off a powerful level of bloodlust and intense pressure that can only be felt by Orochimaru. Orochimaru felt it, he felt like he was looking at the devil himself. So, he left him alone, like off pure instinct alone. Now we time skipping over towards the first match. Naruto versus Kiba. Naruto enters the ring, Kiba gets to talking to him crazy. That's another thing. Shin does not like people who are cocky when they have no right to be cocky. So as Kiba's talking to him crazy the whole time, Naruto starts forming a Rasengan. This Rasengan is very small and can't even be seen by the naked eye. Only people could see it are the Hyuga clan. And mind y'all, everybody who was in the Hyuga clan who was like, I'd say low tuning level at first, are literally like damn, the Hyuga clan has become the strongest clan in the village after receiving their karma seals. Am I altering a lot about the karma seal? Yes. Do I care? No. Am I making it to where like they get like stupid upgrades, like shit like fucking like different color Byakugans? I know, because Boruto Byakugan is still white, but Momoshiki's Byakugan was gold. So I'm just saying that it do seem like it's possible. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyways. Bobby. He goes off. After going off, I'll make it to where like Naruto just straight up just flicked the Rasengan at Kiba. The Rasengan moves too fast for Kiba to react, and he's striked by it, and he's sent flying over there. He slammed dead into the wall. Bro couldn't move. Naruto just walked towards him and says, shut up sometime. Well, there he just tapped him on the side of the head and knocked him out. The crowd after seeing this was stunned. The Izuku clan stunned. Well, there Kiba began to glow, a red aura. Naruto would stop and turn as this red aura would grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Naruto then would turn. Tishimaru? There is no fucking way. As Kiba would suddenly stand up, growing a horn. Everybody sees this and screams, but Naruto then was saying, I don't got time for that. With a snap of his fingers, he places everyone in the entire stadium underneath a genjutsu. A very slight one, which should have erased the memory of the horn from their head and also made it look like that Kiba doesn't even have a horn. As Kiba floats up, Akamaru suddenly transforms into this gigantic three-headed dog. Akamaru is now black with white stripes on him and glowing red eyes. Tusum, I forgot the name I gave him, but we're gonna call him Baroshiki. We'll call him Kaiboshiki. Kayashiki looks on. This is the body I meant. Well, that's pathetic. Oh, what's this? He looks at Akamaru. Oh, I like this little thing. What is this thing? So that's what happened when Nezuka is infused with the chakra of an otsutsuki. That's pretty cool. Let's see what this boy has access to. Fang. A bunch of claw attacks. Wow, this kid's ass. He straight up says out loud, who put me in this motherfucker? He says. And Naruto just looks away. I can smell you, Shin. I know you're near. Naruto looks at him and says, shh. Everything will be explained later. Everybody who inherited the actual karma, well, one that holds an otsutsuki will all be transported home later. Mind you, nobody in the crowd can even hear that conversation anymore until Naruto decides he wants them to hear. So he gets into a fighting stance, turns sound back on, and flies forward towards Kiba. As he flies towards him, Kiba proceeds to dodge all of Naruto's attacks and punch him directly in the stomach. Naruto is sent flying where he slammed against the wall, crater forming. As people from all the other villages like high-ranking ninjas and just random civilians who came to watch, they're pretty surprised at how powerful these Leaf Village kids seem to be. As Kaishiki ends up straight up stepping and appearing in front of Naruto and slamming the palm of his hand into Naruto's chest again. A huge crater would form as he starts striking Naruto over and over and over again, with Naruto coughing up blood from each attack. Kaishiki would grab Naruto by the face and throw him across the ring. Naruto hits a backflip and lands. At first I thought I was just as strong as his first general. Well, at least I know I'm not, because I'm not even as strong as you, the 7th general. Well, you're equal to the 8th. I can sense that. But since I'm in this child's body, I'm not at my full power. Who knows? You might be just as strong as me. As Naruto would crack his neck. Well, let's find out. As Naruto's eyes begin to glow, immediately they will morph into the eye on the thumbnail. This time around, they have a split going through them. Naruto then slams his hands together as immediately he begins to glow a red aura. As instantly his skin becomes more pale, his clothing will shift to the clothing on the thumbnail, was there he straight up rocketed forward and straight up goes in for a punch. Kaishiki tries to go in for a punch of his own, but time freezes for him. Now I know I said I wasn't going to make these powers work on the otsutsuki. They're going to work on them, okay? I take that back. They're just going to be very resistant to them. But certain techniques, they cannot stop. So when he paused for a minute, Naruto punches him across the face, proceeded to jump backwards as Kaishiki goes in for a fireball. His fireball will straight up morph, turn to a blue one as Naruto catches it and throws it right back at him. Kaishiki proceeds to duck where their Akamaru appears right in front of it and eats the fireball. Naruto's like, oh my god. That's cool as shit. Of course it is. Kaishiki would say as he appears behind him. I kinda love it. Fang over fang. As suddenly, Kiba would rush forward. Akamaru would rush forward as he proceeds to spin. And Naruto's like, oh no. It literally looks like a gigantic dog spinning towards him. Naruto freezes time, flies upward into the air and proceeds to dodge the attack. Was there? Kaishiki proceeds to break through. Naruto's like, damn it! As he ends up zooming forward towards Naruto, Naruto straight up time skips. Was that he appears and strikes Kaishiki in all of his chakra points. Kaishiki is dispersed where he falls on the ground and he ends up looking at Naruto. I put up a good fight. Naruto just looks at him. I didn't even use my Renaissance Seikan. As in, Kiba closes his eyes. No, you skip straight to your strongest dojutsu. That's how you know I was too strong for you. Naruto would just laugh. You're strong. 7th General of the Otsutsuki. Shut up, you bitch. As Kiba ends up falling onto the ground, back into his regular form, Naruto would just smile as he wipes the blood off his face. Whoop, I'm gonna go kill Ishiki and get his power right now. Naruto says inside of his head. Whether he ends up leaving because he did win his match and he doesn't have to stay, he ends up leaving and pulls up on Kira. Like the whole gang, everybody there. Naruto just smells the air. Right now, y'all, every member of Kira isn't there, so he just straight up walks inside, grabs Amato, tells him, you know we don't need you anymore, right? Amato's like, who the f... Naruto says, shh, be quiet. You know that village named Konoha? Yeah, they need you, so... He creates a portal and just throws him in there. Once this happens, he'll walk towards the cells where Daemon and Ada are held. Omnipotence and Divine... and... they both have Shinjitsu techniques of our god, shared by his power. That's not allowed. As Naruto slams his hand through both of their parts, now he ends up taking the power of Daemon and Ada before they were activated. Therefore, he took the power before they could wake up. So, bypassing Daemon's ability and bypassing Ada's ability. Once this happens, Naruto's eyes would immediately shift to Ada's, I don't remember what it's called, but he shifts to her eyes and then shifts to Daemon's eyes before shifting back to normal. Once this happened, a big ass alert goes out after, you know, Amano went missing. So bursting inside is Code, Jigen, and Delta. As they burst inside, Naruto just turns and looks at them. Hi there. What's up, dude? Nice to meet you. My name's Naruto. Oh, by the way, Kawaki too. But you know, he's like a... Oh no, Kawaki don't exist yet. Never mind. But... Hey, Ishiki. Long time no see. What the? Turn into the... Allow me to change you now. Ishiki would say, I'm not gonna get absorbed. Naruto said, you don't have a choice. As Ishiki tries to activate his eye and tries to like spawn in the rods at Naruto already is behind him. With that, he grabs Ishiki and straight up absorbs him immediately. As this happened, okay, since actually now that I think about it, Code wouldn't exist yet either. So the only people who exist are just Amado, Delta, and Jigen, and a couple other members, but Naruto just killed them already, so they're not too important. So after Naruto smoked them, he goes off. Returning back there, Naruto now having a pretty big power boost, having access to all those techniques and all their experience and knowledge, he also realized that that boy Ishiki is a bitch. He realizes he is a bitch. He is a weak little bitch. And Naruto did not fuck with that. After finding out a member of his race got bitched like that. Oh no. Weaklings will not do not be tolerated amongst the Otsutsuki. So Naruto went off like he didn't just bitch Ishiki. Oh, I hope this video is recording now that I think about it, because bro, this shit's still right there. Oh, I would have been way better if I didn't see that shit. Anyways, what could I even say at this point? What could I actually say? Okay, yeah, time skip. Now, anyways, the match with Gaara and Lee actually ends up happening, but this time around, like, Gaara, like he beastie shit, okay? He does not give Lee any time to activate any gate. Like, Gaara, like, beats the fucking life out of Lee. And he's actually very close to killing Lee. As a matter of fact, he damn nearly does. If you think he injured him badly at first, like, he puts this man Lee through hell and back. Didn't even give Lee an opportunity to show out. So after this happened, Gaara just left. Like, he left. And waited for Lee at the hospital where he tried to kill him like he did in Canon. But this time around, it's not Naruto who's there, but it's Sasuke and Shikamaru. Now mind you, Sasuke at this point, he now has access to a white karma seal, which he realized, or at least Naruto told him during their 2 weeks of training how to use. So Sasuke activates his karma seal, and Shikamaru sees what Sasuke just did and notices it sprays from the little marking on his hand. He'd ask Sasuke how does he do that. Sasuke explains where that Shikamaru would do the same. But Shikamaru's karma seal is purple. Not only is it purple, it's actually black, but it's glowing purple. That's because Shikamaru is gonna have Otsutsuki inside of him. The difference is this Otsutsuki, he isn't gonna be any ordinary Otsutsuki, okay? He's like a virus, and his Genkai, or at least his Senjutsu technique, is an infection. So what it is, like, for Shikamaru, he's sick. Like, he's gonna get very, very sick. And over time, as his body adapts to this sickness, he adapts to the Otsutsuki power and abilities. Since he activated his Karma Seal for the first time, he pretty much activated the virus. And it's gonna kick Shikamaru's ass. I just want y'all to know that. So Shikamaru will not be fighting against Temari, but instead Sakura will. And she's gonna get her ass whooped. Anyways, with this, the two of them threaten Gaara. Gaara backed down, and now we time skip. Time skip on over towards whenever Gaara and them ended up attacking Konoha. Yes, I skipped the fight with Naruto and Neji because it didn't happen this time around. Instead, Neji ended up fighting someone else, random, and Naruto ended up fighting a random, got destroyed. Why? Because I'm gonna save all this extra important shit for later. Now I can get into the most important part. Konoha ends up getting attacked. This pissed Naruto off bad, and it actually pissed a lot, like it pissed everybody off. Obviously, their village is getting attacked, but Naruto in specific, he's mad. These people are now considered like members of his people. Like they all receive karma markings that make them pseudo otsutsuki, and not even like they're even more otsutsuki than the people on the moon at this point. So Naruto is drove. So the first thing he does, it proceeds to like dip off and go towards the seal, the barrier, kill every member of Orochimaru's, I forgot what they're called, but he killed all of them, like every last one of them in the most brutal way you can possibly imagine, and then proceeds to form a Rasengan and break the barrier easily. He busts inside, and as Orochimaru sees him, he's immediately terrified. Naruto blazed past Hiruzen, spawned the chakra blade, and he slashed Orochimaru. Orochimaru is immediately split in half, and then he uses his snakes to reattach his body, but Naruto sent off chakra chains that wrapped around him. As the chakra chains wrap around him, Naruto activates his Rinnegan Seigan, entering into Seigan chakra mode as he slangs Orochimaru and sends him flying. Naruto flies into the air and proceeds to spawn in Truth Seeker orbs, turning them all into rods. They all will slam down onto Orochimaru, holding him in place. Well, there Naruto using his other Truth Seeking orb, it will literally fire off a beam and instantly killed Orochimaru. I had enough of that guy. He got on my nerves so bad. I should have absorbed him. Maybe I would have gotten a little bit of information on his little projects. It doesn't matter. I'm smarter than him anyways. He didn't return. Found you! Naruto didn't disappear again. After disappearing, he pulled up in front. He didn't just pull up like any ordinary way, like he pulled up in all his fashion, standing in front of Gaara. Well, Shikaku really, but Shikaku rampaging. And Naruto proceeded to absorb Shikaku immediately. After he done so, Gaara fell on the ground, but then Naruto proceeded to heal him. And he tricked Gaara into thinking he still had his tail beast, because he didn't die and Shikaku just disappeared. After this, the battle is over, and now we're going to time skip to Naruto sitting before the Tsuchikage, giving him the same exact demands that he gave to Konoha. The Tsuchikage instead, he refused. And things did not go so well for him, as the entire village, all innocent civilians and everyone in it, was destroyed. Naruto killed them all. Every living and breathing individual there he killed. Every last one of them are dead. No one is alive. Like, he killed everybody. And I mean everybody. Like, literally the only thing that's remaining of the village is a wasteland. Like, he did it so perfectly, it's not even a crater. Like, it looks like it was never there. And then he dipped off. After this, he made the same demands to the Raikage. He refused, and Naruto was preparing to kill him again, but after Naruto destroyed a good majority, like 25% of the village, and he continued to absorb their tail beast, they submitted. Well, there they were also added into the faction. After they were added in, they straight up fell in love with Naruto, because it's a process of being added. He proceeded to conquer the entire world, and with the Akatsuki knowing that Naruto was a problem, Naruto himself pulled up and killed all of them. With time skip to when Kinshiki and Momoshiki arrives. Naruto's already entered the other dimension, where he's recruited everyone on the moon, forced them into submission, along with Tsunori, and he put up a fight, but I wouldn't say put up a fight, like he fought, but he lost in the end. Now to explain why the Otsutsuki are taking over. You see, the Otsutsuki take over planets and worlds to prepare for something. It's called the arrival of the Otsutsuki god, Shiabai. You see, as they take over planets, they are doing this to please Shiabai. But of course, the Otsutsukis themselves are afraid of Shiabai, and they know that Shiabai is a ruthless monster. So the Otsutsukis take over worlds in order to prepare power, in order to surpass Shiabai. Why? Because if Shiabai is surpassed, that means somebody can dethrone him. And the Otsutsuki god isn't even an Otsutsuki god, he's a regular person in the Otsutsuki clan who just got that power code, and he forces them to do this. So the Otsutsuki's entire life has been built around conquering. Now, of course, some Otsutsukis love this, And matter of fact, all Otsutsukis do. So, in a way, it never mattered to begin with because he really isn't forcing them. It's just in their lineage. The Otsutsuki are doing this because, well, number one, Shiabai, and number two, the original Ten Tails, the creator of the entire Naruto universe. They don't know what it is. They don't know if it's good or evil. Honestly, it's just some bullshit I came up with to justify when Naruto did this. I'm not finna lie, y'all. I'm not finna try to justify his actions. They did it because they wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, they did it because they wanted to. They just lied to the Leaf Village and made it sound like they're doing it for a good cause. They're not. They're doing it because they want to. Naruto ends up killing Momoshiki, Kinshiki, freeing Kaguya, and straight up like, wait, damn, I made it his cousin. Never mind. And he ends up like just leaving Kaguya there. Well, there he went back to his home planet, got his wife, and they lived on Earth, which is literally Naruto's kingdom. With this is where we end off this one shot. Honestly, I'm about to title it the movie at this point because it's an hour long. It's a movie, and it probably won't be edited very good, but y'all know how it is. Here we go with the problem trying to end the video.